Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Patriot Prime Reviews. As usual, welcome to the channel. I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate you taking a look at what I'm presenting to you. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe to keep up with all my video reviews. And today I'm going to review some items I just got in the mail. Wave 3 of the Prime Masters. I got these in from Hasbro Toy Shop. I knew that my Walmart is just not going to get these figures. It takes forever just to get anything. Prime example, I have not even seen a Voyager class figure since Titan Returns Megatron last winter. So I went ahead and ordered these from Hasbro Toy Shop. I believe I paid $24.50 including shipping for them. But I couldn't wait to get them cracked up and couldn't wait to take a look at them, especially this guy. I'm a Bludgeon fan. So welcome to Patriot Prime Reviews, Wave 3 Prime Masters.
I am a real American, fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American, fight for what's right, fight for your life.
Now first off, let's take a look at the packaging. And the only reason we are looking at the packaging is for the fantastic artwork on these cards. I mean, look at that. I haven't seen art this good on Transformers packaging since Generation 1. Actually, ever since the Combiner Wars line, Combiner Wars, Titan Returns, and now Power of the Primes, it's been some great artwork, and I've actually appreciated the little collector cards we've been getting with the artwork shown. I actually have a little folder where I'm keeping all of the cards from the figures I purchase. That being said, it's very disappointing to see that figures like this with that great card artwork don't come with the collector's cards. That's a missed opportunity that I hope will be fleshed out later on in maybe some kind of comic book or graphic novel or art book like we've gotten with the Generation 1 figures. But anyway, that's enough of the art. Let's take a look at the back of the packaging. Now the back of the packaging features the basic product shots. There is a clear section here showing the spark of the Prime Master, and you got your basic descriptions of the figures. Now let's go ahead and get these out of the package and take a look at them. I just noticed that the back of the package shows a major screw up for each one of these figures. Quintus Prime, who comes with Bludgeon, is shown on the back being Solus Prime. Solus Prime, who comes with Octopunch, is shown to be Megatronus. And Megatronus, who comes with Bomb Burst, is shown to be Quintus Prime. So get your shit straight, Hasbro. Included in the packaging, each figure comes with a large Pretender shell, the mini Prime Master figure, the instructions, and a weapon for the shell to utilize both as a handheld weapon or to transform into some sort of weapon for a larger figure. Now let's go over each one individually. Now the Octopunch shell is a great looking figure. Fantastic molding, fantastic details. The coloring and paint is just phenomenal. Kind of plain on the back, but that's a nice throwback to the original Pretenders. And speaking of original Pretenders, this guy is practically spot on to his original counterpart. Granted, I do not like that big plain yellow dot for his face. Really hoping that Toy Hacks Repro Labels can come up with something to put in place there. But other than that, I love it. I mean, check out the little skull detail there. That's amazing. Now, moving on to his weapon. The weapon's got some nice molding too, although I'm not sure what type of weapon that is. Now, it's got a little peg. You slide right in the hand. And there you go, the shell holding the weapon. The weapon can also be stored on the back. You just peg it in right here. Snap it in the top, it'll click into place, and then folds along the back. And there you go. I do wish those tentacles stuck out just a little farther to make him look more like his Generation 1 figure, but hey, you can't complain. He's nice looking. Solus Prime here matches the collar of the shell very well. It's got some good coloring, some teal and purple. Very plain yellow face, just like the shell. And of course, he folds over into this Prime Master Spark. Now, another version of Solus Prime came with Repugnus. So there's what he looks like. And he has that nice, clear, translucent blue plastic, which kind of makes him stand out a little bit more in Spark mode, but not as much in Robot mode. I actually prefer this Robot mode better, but this Spark mode better. Now we'll go over Weapon mode. Weapon mode, very simple. You pull this handle down, the arms go back, flip the tentacles forward, and there you go. I have no idea what that is supposed to be, but there we are. We can also take Solus Prime and attach him to the back for some filler. And of course, being a Pretender shell, Solus Prime can hide within Octopunch. Just simply pull down the front, slap Solus Prime in Robot mode. Fits in there real snug. And there you have Solus Prime with the Octopunch armor. Now moving on to Bludgeon. Another fantastically detailed, sculpted, and painted figure. This guy looks great. He's got more collars on him than the original. Even the skull face looks good. He's got a little Arnold Schwarzenegger gap between his teeth, but hey, it adds to the coolness of the figure. Very plain on the back again, but man, check out the details on the front of him. Now, my complaint right out of the box with this guy is, what the hell is this weapon? It shows him on the package with a sword, but he comes with this thing. I mean, it plugs in his hand just like the others. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Is it a cannon? Is it a melee weapon? Is it a building?
Market share.
I guess maybe I could take it off here and then he could hold it like so. Nope. That does not fit. It is a building gun. I guess. Hell if I know. Why could they have not given him a sword? I don't get it. Anyway, since we got this out, we'll go ahead and slap it on his back. So just line up the holes in the pegs. There we go. Folds great along his back, turning him into weapon mode. We'll extend him out like this, flip the handle down, arms back, grab Quintus Prime, fold him up, and attach him to the back. And there we go. There, actually, that doesn't look bad as a large weapon. It's a good gun, but I do not like how it looks with the minifigure. Moving on to Quintus Prime. He is a very plain looking Prime Master. Barely make out his face sculpt. A lot of nice coloring matching up to the Pretender shell. His Prime Master Spark. It's got very good details on it, but could definitely use some more coloring. So there is Quintus Prime. To put Quintus Prime in the Bludgeon armor, simply fold down the front, and robot mode slides right in. And there you have Bludgeon with Quintus Prime. Moving on to Bomb Burst. He is the less colorful one of the trio, but once again, some fantastic details and molding. A great throwback to his original Generation 1 figure. He actually looks a lot meaner than his original Generation 1 figure. I love that face sculpt. Kind of looks like a bat skull monster. Skullgrin would be proud. But anyway, there he is. Very plain back again. His weapon is the exact same weapon that Skullgrin came with. This gardening tool looking weapon with the numbers tampographed on it. Anyway, this fits in his hand like so. so he can take care of some weeding and planting for you. I hate the fact these guys have melee weapons instead of guns. But anyway, snap that off, attach it to the back. Flip the handle around, add Megatronus, and there you have Bomb Burst's giant gardening mega weapon. Taking a closer look at Megatronus, he is a very plain figure, light gray, dark gray, and a silver face. He reminds me of Spike from Fortress Maximus. Flipping around on the back, there is his spark mode, which adds a little bit of color to him. But you want to see color, you compare him to the Megatronus that came with the Amazon exclusive Blast Off. I mean, check that out. That looks great. And then spark mode, compared to this guy, I mean, which one looks like the more evil Dark Warrior? This thing's awesome. He's, whatever. To put Megatronus in Bomb Burst, just like the others, fold down the front, slide the figure in, and seal him up. And there we have Bomb Burst with Megatronus. Now, I love these little guys. I was so excited to find out that Pretenders were making a comeback with this new Power of the Primes line. Though I was originally disappointed they weren't larger than these little minifigures, but they're nice for collectors, especially with the $4.99 to $6.99 price point. And I love the fact they added these Decepticon Pretenders. Actually, the whole line of these Decepticon Power of the Primes Pretenders look fantastic. Each and every one is a great representation of their original Generation 1 figure, and I couldn't be happier. Though I do despise Bludgeon's weapon, but I'm sure some third party will come out with little weapons for these guys to use that looks a lot more like their Generation 1 counterparts' weapons. So, should you add the Wave 3 Prime Masters to your collection? Without a doubt. They're great figures for us Generation Old School guys, and they're great figures for the new modern age as well, with outstanding throwbacks to the original to, who knows, maybe inspire some of the newer collectors to check out the old school Transformers that we love so well. Plus, they're Pretenders. I love Pretenders. You can't go wrong with Pretenders. Anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking me out. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. This has been Patriot Prime. Hooah!